Hello, this is Chris, and I am back with a brand new reaction video. Today, I'll be giving my reaction to Pacific Rim 2 Uprising official trailer 1. It's one I definitely wanted to talk about. It's one of the biggest trailers of this weekend. We're getting a new Justice League trailer, I believe, tomorrow or Sunday, so look out on the channel for a reaction to that as well. Pacific Rim, let's talk about that. So, Guillermo del Toro's movie, I can't actually remember what year that movie came out. I should have probably checked that on Wikipedia or Google before this. The point is, what did I think to the original Pacific Rim? I thought it was okay. I haven't watched it a second time since it was in the theatre. And there was a whole big hype around it. It was Guillermo del Toro's new movie. It was kind of a love letter to those old kaiju and monster movies. And then I watched the movie and I didn't really care for it. It was fine. It was an okay sit, but it was nowhere near as good as I thought it was going to be. In terms of an action spectacle, it didn't really wow me. Although it was a love letter to old films in terms of a modern technology and modern CGI, it really didn't do anything new. It didn't push the envelope, and it didn't wow me. It didn't make me awe-inspired or anything like that. But you know, the sequel's got my attention. It's got Idris Elba back, and as the main guy in this one, you've got John Boyega, who's playing the son of Idris Elba's character from the first one. I probably should really actually rewatch the first one before going to see this one, and we probably will have a review for that first movie on the channel just before this movie comes out. I'm just expecting bigger mechs taking on bigger monsters, and that's really all this has got going for it. But with all that being said, we're going to watch the trailer together now. I'm going to talk much more about it afterwards, and we'll see if this one gets me a little bit more jazzed for this franchise. So I'm going to click play now. This is literally like Transformers, isn't it?
We were born into a world at war. Between the monsters that destroyed our cities and the monsters we created to stop them, we thought we had sacrificed enough. But the war we thought we finished...
Oh, they've got the guitar riff. The Ramin Djawadi theme from the first film.
And the only thing standing in front of the apocalypse is us.
Of course, it's a rap version though.
No matter where you came from, who believed in you and who didn't.
Oh, Charlie Day's back. Nice.
This is our time. This is our chance to make a difference.
That robot there looks exactly like the Halo design.
Now let's get it done. That's what I'm talking about. They've evolved.
And they could wipe out all life.
Y'all remember me? Y'all remember me? In my phone, 'cause I wanna get it on till I die. Get it on till I die.
I think I could get used to this.
In my phone, 'cause I wanna get it on till I die.
There's something you need to see.
It's gonna be the biggest, baddest monster, right? Was that in the first film?
Well, he's pretty big.
Are they all gonna combine? Oh, please combine.
Fire everything you got. Get it on till I die. Get it on till I die. Get it on till I die. Legendary, live eternally.
Okay. One thing I'll give this trailer credit for is that it didn't shy away from showing what this movie is. Like, it's audiences want giant robots fighting giant monsters, we're gonna give it them, and that's pretty much what this entire 2-minute 17 trailer was. The first movie for me didn't have enough of that. Like, there was a lot of downtime with the human characters that I really didn't care for. None get really resounding character arcs or anything like that. It was all very hokey, didn't really care. You were just sort of ticking over until the next giant kaiju battle. And hopefully this film, of course it's going to have time with its characters, but I like that this trailer is pretty much just showing audiences what they're in it for. But that being said, there still isn't really anything new in terms of the visuals or just the action in this film. We've seen something like this with Power Rangers, for example, and I know that Power Rangers itself was inspired You know, when it's taken from that Japanese footage itself is giant monsters rampaging through a city, giant robots. It's a very Japanese thing, okay? But, you know, I feel like I've seen it still. Even with this trailer, it feels like a kind of been there, done that. The new designs for the robots are pretty cool, though. Hopefully they get creative with some of the monster designs. But yeah, I'm really struggling to think of anything else to say in this one. I like that it used that guitar riff. I really do like the main theme, actually, to the first movie. I've got that song on my iPod. I love Ramin Djawadi's music. Really broad scope of music. I mean, the guy does Game of Thrones, but he also did the theme to the first Iron Man film and Pacific Rim. The guy's diverse as hell, so I like that they reprised that, and hopefully we're going to have that continuation of the score into the next one. Yeah, I really don't know what else I can say. There was a moment at the end where I thought all the robots were going to combine, kind of like the Megazord from Power Rangers. Didn't quite happen. The concept itself, though, is just fairly ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, humans have built these giant robots to fight against these monsters. And it's probably like the most impractical design ever, because these robots are probably doing just as much destruction, if not more, than the monster itself. While they're fighting this thing. So it's one of those films where you just switch your brain off, isn't it? It's giant robots fighting giant monsters. If that's all you want, fair enough. I'm just hoping this one's a lot better than the first one. And can be a little bit more entertaining than that first film was. So that'll do it for my reaction to Pacific Rim 2 Uprising official trailer 1. Be sure to comment, subscribe, let me know what you thought of this trailer. Did you like the first film? What are you looking forward to in this one? Or are you literally just looking forward to seeing, as the trailer showed, more mechs versus giant monsters? Anything you like regarding Pacific Rim, please do let me know. In terms of what's coming up on the channel, as I said, there'll be a brand new Justice League trailer up at some point this weekend. There will be a reaction video for that. There's a couple of trailers that came out from last week that I do want to backdate as well. So hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you get a notification every time we bring out something new. That'll do it for me today, guys, and until the next video, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.